What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Not Whole Gang franchise. We are here, ladies and gentlemen, on episode 1 officially. If you guys did miss the last episode 0, the prologue, we basically broke down the team's fantasy draft. We talked about the do's, the don'ts, what is going to be happening on this franchise. We're breaking down the latest and greatest, and as promised, we do have some gameplay for you today. We are going to be taking a look at the Cincinnati Reds taking on none other than our hometown team, the Cooperstown Not Whole Gang. So, with that being said, right now, we are going to be diving into some gameplay. We are going to be diving into some action. Before that, however, we are going to be breaking down these 2 spring training rosters, talking about some of the players and how they are going to perform. First up on the Cincinnati Reds, reading from top to bottom, the starting 9 for the Reds is going to go as followed. First baseman Nolan Schanuel is going to be leading things off, followed by second baseman Brennan Donovan. Francisco Lindor is going to be the shortstop. Kyle Schwarber is going to be the DH, the big guy. Ryan McMahon is going to be the third baseman on the day, batting 5th, and a Gold Glove defender behind the dish for them, batting in the 6th hole, is JT Real Muto. Teoscar Hernandez, the left fielder, is going to be batting 7. Center field is Jack Sawinski. And number 9, Mark Canha. I bet he can. He's going to be playing right field for him today, batting 500 so far this spring in just 1 game. But moving things over to none other than your hometown, Not Whole Gang. We're breaking things down. The starting lineup for them goes as followed. 1 is going to be Ezekiel Duran. 2 followed up DHing Eddie Rosario. Luis Robert Jr. in that nice 3 spot, playing center field today. In the cleanup spot is none other than Adolis Garcia, playing right field. Joey Gallo getting a chance to shine in the Not Whole Gang, hoping to diminish the strikeout numbers, hoping to put that power bat back on display, because if it is, that's a dangerous 3-4-5 right there in the middle of the order for the Not Whole Gang. Gallo playing first base today. Followed right behind him is going to be left fielder Austin Hayes. Luis Campusano is going to be the catcher, batting 7. Emmanuel Rivera is slotting in at third base today, batting 8th. And the veteran shortstop is going to be rounding things out in the bottom of the order. He is going to be batting number 9. That is none other than Giants legend, the veteran himself, Brandon Crawford. Now, I know you guys are going to be mentioning in the comments, what about Jackson Holliday? Why isn't Jackson Holliday in here? He's got a lot to be proving, and trust me, we are going to be seeing plenty of Jackson Holliday. I just, for this video, wanted to see what the veteran could do. I want to see how the lineup plays for him. If this is a guy that still has potential to be a star on a team, we will see. But with that being said, if you guys do enjoy today's video, be sure to leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe for more amazing content, because only you, that is right, only you can make a difference for today's channel. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, let's play ball! And here we go, diving into the action. First game of spring training is here. The weather is beautiful. The players are ready. The fans are gathered. Coach is ready to put out the lineups, and we got firm handshakes. We got all that in a bag of potato chips. Adolis Garcia looking beautiful as ever as we dive into this Reds Not Whole Gang matchup, and we got some fun baseball for you today. Starting things out is going to be one of the top prospects in this. I don't know if you want to call him a top prospect. He's got some innings. But anyway, one of the higher ceiling players on this team in Taj Bradley. The ERA was a bit off last year. We try not to look at the ERA, but he did strike out 129 batters in just over 100 innings. First batter for him, Nolan Schanuel, cannot keep up with the heat. That's a fastball outside, and the first batter of the day is going to go down by Taj Bradley. Another look at it. The high heat 96 right past the first base prospect for the Cincinnati Reds. As we move things along, next batter, Brendan Donovan, down 0-2, sixth pitch of the game. Brandon Crawford, a dive, not what he used to be. That's not 2013 Brandon Crawford anymore. That one is going to be a base hit for Brendan Donovan. They have a runner on first with one out in just the first inning. Starting to try to get things early. Francisco Lindor now, 97. Taj Bradley says not today. That is strikeout number 2. Bradley looking good. The 1-2 on Schwarber. Big swing and a miss. That one is going to get past him. Campusano throws and not in time. That is a strikeout and a wild pitch. That is going to put runners at first and second for Ryan McMahon. He hits this one right up the middle. Luis Robert with the throw. Is it going to be in time? And it is not. The Reds are going to jump out early to a 1-0 lead here in spring training. Taj Bradley, next guy is JT Realmuto. He is going to sky this one, and that is going to end the inning, but not before Ryan McMahon gets the RBI single. Unfortunately, the wild pitch strikeout would have ended the inning, but that one, Reds do retaliate and are able to get a run early. Things not looking good to start things out, and especially maybe not for the Knothole gang, as Pablo Lopez is going to be the starting pitcher for the Reds. Lopez definitely has the potential to be a very strong pitcher for the Reds, a potential ace in this rotation if he can really put things together and continue on the path that he was. First guy he's facing is Ezekiel Duran, and that one is going to be a fly out to the center fielder Sawinski to start the at-bats for them. And getting things rolling right away, this one is gonna be Eddie Rosario. That one is over his head. Rosario thinks of going to 2, quickly turns back, and that is gonna be a base hit. I do believe it is rolled. Next batter, the 3-2 count. Robert not there in time, but guess who is? Eddie Rosario. They were trying to do a hit and run. Rosario ends up getting the stolen base. We got 2 outs now with a runner in second. Adolis Garcia would be the next batter, and this one chopped into center field. That is definitely going to bring home the runner, and it is now tied early. Offense off to an early start. Adolis Garcia makes things happen, and this one, Joey Gallo, is going to hit this one to the second baseman, Donovan. That will end the first inning. Both teams, though, 1-1. Scoring is off and running already. Both teams with 2 hits as we enter the next inning. Taj Bradley, the 1-2 count, and Teoscar Hernandez, see you later. Big changeup does get him, and that is already Bradley's 4th strikeout of this game. Taking a look at the pitch sequence, you can see the back-to-back fastballs, the curveball decent, and then fools them right with the changeup. Nice pitch mix there from Bradley. And talking about good pitch mixes, 2-2 count, look at that one. That high fastball is going to claim another victim today. And yes, you see it right. 5 strikeouts in just 2 innings for Bradley. And this one, swing and a miss, make it 6 in just 2 innings. My goodness, Taj Bradley. Austin Hayes, next batter up as the inning ends. Pablo Lopez causes him to fly this one out. Easy play for the right fielder as they were nearing the wall. No problem for him. Luis Campusano, next batter up, hits this one to second base, and it is yet again a ground out to Donovan. Trying to get things going. Offense not looking as great as we move back into the 3rd inning. This one, Duran makes the play. Strong arm gets him out as we are moving things right along. Donovan now, the 2-2 count to him. Bradley causes him to ground out to Rivera. Things moving along fastly in the 3rd inning. Lindor now would be the next batter. Hanging curveball gets a little lucky. Joey Gallo able to field it. 3rd inning is moving as fast as it came, and here we move into the bottom half. Brandon Crawford Crawford now the batter, swing and a miss. This one has the distance, but it is well foul, not gonna do it. 1-1 count now to Crawford, hits this one to the left side of the field. This one would remain fair, but a fairly routine fly out for Teoscar Hernandez. As next batter, Ezekiel Duran, this one hits off the glove of the third baseman, and look at Duran run. He's gonna try to stretch it to 2, and he is just in there for a double. Heads up base running by Ezekiel Duran puts him in scoring position with just 1 out. Eddie Rosario would be the batter. This one's gonna sky up to center. Are they gonna send him? They decide not to. Runner remains at second with 2 outs. Is now Luis Robert Jr., but that's too high of some cheese for him. The velocity gets him. Down on strikes goes Robert. The double does not pay off. And now pitching Max Fried, trying to get some innings in. Not going to be pitching him too much as we want to try to sample some other arms in spring training, but still important to keep the aces fresh and having some display. As his first batter, Kyle Schwarber, lefty on lefty. See you later. Max Fried chewing him up, spitting him out, and that is going to be the same fate as you see here. Ryan McMahon cannot handle the curveball there. It is 2 quick outs, 2 strikeouts by Fried. Pitching really looking dominant with the strikeouts now, but this is all going to be put to a halt very, very quickly, as that one is very, very gone. JT Realmuto with a 411-foot blast against the ace Max Fried. That is now going to put the Reds up to a 2-1 lead, and things in spring training already getting fun, already getting interesting, as the Reds trying to claim their victory right off the bat. Already has 1 on spring, and Realmuto does not miss that one. Absolutely jacked off of the bat of Realmuto. Max Fried, however, is going to try to get himself out of a jam. Teoscar Hernandez, after the home run, see you later. Circle change, gets him swinging, and Fried gets out of the inning, but not before he lets up the home run to JT Realmuto, making things 2-1. As now we move in, Zach Gallen, the ace on the Reds, already has 3 innings pitched, very good to start out his spring training. Gonna get another inning of work. For those of you guys that don't know, spring training guys, they like to throw their starters like 1 inning in the 4th inning. And Adolis Garcia, he's gonna say to Zach Gallen, this one's got a chance. It is far, and the right fielder can't make the play. Garcia digs in, and that is a stand-up double for the powerhouse right fielder. Joey Gallo next up, swing and a miss. See you later. Add a strikeout to Joey Gallo's total on the spring. Let's try to keep a track. You guys let me know how many times we see Gallo strike out. And talking about strikeouts, this one has a chance. Right fielder is able to get to this one deep enough and well hit enough to where the runner at second does tag to third. Now up with 2 outs is going to be Capusano, who hits this one, lashes it 95 off the bat, but right at Teoscar Hernandez to end the 4th inning. Reds are still up 4-1 as Luis Patino is going to be the pitcher coming in. A once talked about prospect, now kind of fizzling out a little bit, hoping for some redemption here in the Not Whole Gang uniform, as Brandon Crawford fires a strike to the first baseman. That is out number 1. Mark Canha can't keep up with the heat. He cannot do it, and that is going to be a strikeout for Patino, his first one of the spring. Shanwell is going to be the final out as he grounds out to the third baseman, Rivera. We are heading into the middle portions of this game. The Not Whole Gang still down, looking to claw their way to their first ever victory as an organization, spring training or not. Rivera, however, not going to help the cause. That is a strikeout. B-Craw, that is going to be hit, stopped by the first baseman. Second baseman, pitcher fumbles. An awkward play, but the tag still able to be made. And this one hit well by Duran. It is high. It is deep. It is caught by... Oh my, Jack Sawinski makes an absolute highlight reel play. That one brought back from the yard right over to 405 marker. That is an absolute gem of the play from the center fielder. A tip of the hat from the pitcher is that is going to still remain the game to be 2-1. Patino does remain in the game, causes Donovan to ground out. Lindor would be the next batter. Beautiful changeup gets him looking. That is now 2 outs in the 6th. Patino looking pretty decent here in spring, and this one though hit well but does not have enough. Robert easily camped under that one. Bottom 6, we are going to be moving things right along as it is still a closely knit game. Eddie Rosario would be the batter. Out of the zone does not matter. Rosario is going to slap that one the other way for a single, so he is going to be the lead off runner. Now up Luis Robert Jr., and oh my goodness, cannot leave the changeups there. That one, Sean Reed-Foley leaves right down the plate, and Luis Robert Jr. makes him pay a 425-foot shot. That is going to give the Not Whole Gang the lead, a 3-2 lead now. And this type of damage is something you want to see out of your big guys. And if this is anything to highlight what we are seeing from this team potentially in the regular season, as we take a look at this home run from the show drone, again 425 feet, an absolute mammoth of a shot to dead center field, nearly dead center, as Adolis Garcia says, you want to see dead center. This one also hit well. Sawinski cannot do it twice. That one's not in the glove, kid. Adolis Garcia is going to cash in on his ticket, and ladies and gentlemen, you guessed it, you know it, that is back-to-back jacks for Robert and Garcia. A total big package punch in the middle of this order. If we can see that every time in regular season, we would be loving it. And Gallo does tag one, stings that baseball, but the shift is right there. Cashes his ticket. And talking about cashing tickets, Austin Hayes, he's going to put this one in the right center field gap, thinking about 3, but holds up for a double with just 1 out. And the Not Whole Gang trying to not be done here, but Campusano is going to take that one looking. Luis Garcia able to freeze him up. Emmanuel Rivera, next batter, grounds this one to the shortstop in a fairly routine play, as that would end the 6th inning, but not before the Not Whole Gang punches in a couple runs and takes the lead. It is now 4-2 as we head deeper into this game. The Not Whole Gang's power on display so far. And talking about prospects, some of you guys were excited to see that we brought in Ben Joyce, a former Los Angeles Angel, now going to be a part of this development team in these pitchers and these young guys that we have coming up. And Joyce with a nasty slurve, not known for the off speed as much as he is that high velocity fastball that we will be seeing here soon, as the next batter he would face is Ceddanne Rafaela. 1-2 count to him. That one hit hard. Gallo dives. It is not going to be there. That is a base hit for Rafaela, as it is 1 out, runner on first. A 2-1 to Teoscar, hit on the ground. That one to the third baseman, to the second baseman, to first. That is a around the horn double play, as Brandon Crawford, 2-2 count for him. Let's add another one, starting the 7th with a bang. That is going to go over the wall, and Crawford with his first home run of spring training, showing that the veteran still has a little bit of that sneaky pop that he has. The nice short porch over there in right field cashes his ticket, a no-doubter. Although only going 364 feet, Crawford knew he got absolutely all of it. As we move things along, Duran, next batter, is going to take this one in the 7th. We are going to have a runner at first now following the walk. 5-2, Eddie Rosario loving these high fastballs. That one also going to sneak through. Runners at first and second. My goodness, as the offense has opened up. Luis Robert, he is now going to walk, and now it is bases loaded for the big guy. Adolis Garcia hits this one out of the zone. Diving attempt, cannot get it. One run will at least score. They are going to send the runner home. Maybe a mistake, and he is out by a mile. Eddie Rosario probably should have held up. Was getting forced by the runner already heading to third, but a run does score. It is now 2-6 as this one, Gallo is going to ground out, but does able to produce an RBI. It is 2-7 here in the bottom of the seventh. 2 outs. Can they score more in the inning? Next batter up, Austin Hayes tags this one. A chance to get through. Cannot field it, and that is going to be put runners at first and third now. Inning could still continue. Campusano unfortunately gets under this one, but the damage done in the inning puts the lead that was 4-2 now up to 7-2, and moving things along late in this one. Josh Taylor in the ninth, looking to get some work, looking to get some spring training practice come to form. His batter would be Edwin Rios, faring the same fate as many of his teammates before. A strikeout to start things in the ninth. Next one is going to be Gonzalez. Tags this one, hits it hard, but Hayes is camped under for a nice play as we have one final batter, Jordan Brewer, the 2-2. This one hits off of Taylor. It's going to be a close play, but it is going to get there in time, and your Not Whole gang will become victorious in this one. They take it 7-2. The offense, the power, the displays of it all were in this game. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you guys think. Game 1 of spring training looking pretty good for the Not Whole gangs. Pitching not too bad. Seen a lot of strikeouts. Seen a lot of guys really coming to form. Some absolute great plays as we take a look again at the robbed home run. So much going on. Robert and Adolis Garcia going back to back. And if we can replicate things like that, we are going to be in for an absolute spectacle of a spring training. Not to mention all the young stars that are going to be coming in this team, like Paul Skeens, Jackson Holiday, and guys like Ben Joyce developing in the pen. Could make for an amazing series. As I thank you guys all for watching, and if you guys did enjoy this video, be sure to leave a like, comment down below, subscribe, and if you guys want, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys all in the next one. Bye-bye.